Hello, brothers and sisters of the light. I am Julie Joy of the Young Light Workers with another message for all of you from Anne and the Angels for January 20th, 2024, as channeled by my dear friend Ann Albers. And the title of this message is The Easier Path to Love. And they begin, "My dear friends, we love you so very much. Never are you alone, nor are you ever guided into difficult situations by the divine. You are never being tested, nor do you need to reach for your enlightenment. You are simply vibrating and attracting. Vibrating and attracting. You all seek to be the loving beings that you truly are. And the more you align with love, the more you will attract easier, kinder, and more pleasing realities. If you find yourself in the midst of a challenge, it doesn't necessarily mean you're in a low vibration right now. You may have positioned yourself in the place and the situation you were in when you were in a different vibration. If the situation around you no longer matches the vibration you are in, things will change. That is just how the universe works. For example, suppose you are flying high right now and shocked to find a long-term relationship suddenly falling apart. It doesn't mean you are vibrating at a low level. It might mean that you are at a higher vibration now and are no longer a match for one another. Suppose you met your friend during a very difficult time in life. The two of you commiserated together, drank together, or complained together, or perhaps your friend tried to rescue you out of a need to be needed. We have no judgments about any of these things. They are often steps to soothing yourself along a path towards better. Suppose, however, that over the years you grow. You become more empowered, happier, and less judgmental. You no longer need anyone to rescue you. When you get together, you are eager to share the good news while your friend is still in a space of worry, complaints, or other habits you've outgrown. Or perhaps they're still trying to find something to fix when you no longer need fixing. Even at a 3D level, you can see that the gap between you has grown. If it is large enough, then sooner or later you will have to lower your vibration, or they will have to raise theirs if you wish to meet the 3D vibrational space. If the gap becomes large enough, the laws of the universe will find a way to move you apart. This is not cruel, dear ones. It is simply the way the universe works. When you are not on the same wavelength, it is difficult to connect. Nonetheless, you can always connect in the vibrational frequency of love. Choosing to love someone who is being difficult is a choice to connect with them at the deepest level. When you love, you connect with your deepest self. You connect with your soul. You connect with something deeper in the other than they are currently demonstrating. If the relationship no longer matters to you, move on to easier ones. However, if the gap is formed between your spouse and your child, you may want to consciously look at all there is to love about them so as to maintain a connection and even provide an opportunity for their upliftment. Consider the example of the friendship above. Suppose this friend really mattered to you. You could choose to love them as is. You could choose to love yourself by simply beaming compassion and love to them as they complained. In love, you are aligned with you. In love, you can't take on anyone's density. As you flow, love and good feelings, you make no room to resonate with unloving words and bad feelings. Again, this is a choice, and we have no judgment about your choices. You must, dear ones, learn to accept others as they are if you choose to be around them, or you will drive yourself crazy. The soul accepts everyone as they are because the soul sees the light of truth within them. The soul sees every being reaching for more, no matter how unevolved or unloving their behavior. You can see the light within and still move on. You can choose to love as your soul does while loving your human self enough to do what is kindest for you. You are not holier if you stay in a relationship that no longer resonates with you. You do, however, have the capacity to be in any relationship that you choose if you can find agreement with your own spirit. If you can be in a space of love and compassion, aligned with your soul, you can be in any relationship and still be happy. This does not guarantee the other will behave or even stay, but it does mean that you will feel good no matter what. A funny thing happens, too, in such cases. When people feel true, unconditional love, the love that bears witness to their goodness, their caring heart, their talent, and the light hidden beneath their upset, anger, frustration, fear, and pain, they often step up and show you better. Again, there are no guarantees about the other's behavior, but when you are aligned with your loving spirit within, you feel good. Dear ones, you get to choose where to place yourself on this earth and who to be around, and you get to choose how you show up vibrationally in each situation. Where you are at 3D today, dear ones, is simply the result of all the choices along your path. How you vibrate now in 5D determines how you will experience your present moment regardless of how you got there. So if you like your present situation, enjoy it, love it, appreciate it, and thus more will flow. If you don't like your present situation, change it or change you. Move to a more loving situation or shift to a more loving vibration. Shift your physical reality or shift your focus. As you make these choices, you continue to create a reality with greater and greater love, which in turn will always attract better. In the ideal world, you'd practice a loving vibration so thoroughly that you could turn it on anywhere or with anyone. As a result, you'd be able to coax the love out of any situation and constantly attract better. No one in heaven expects this of you, but we encourage you to constantly practice choosing situations, things, and above all, thoughts that feel better. We want only the best for you, and however you find the vibration of love, internally or externally, you become closer to allowing yourself an experience of heaven on earth. God bless you. We love you so very much. Signed, the Angels. What a marvelous message from the angels. Anne's website is visionsofheaven.com. Please stop by there when you get the opportunity. She offers a backstory to how this message came about. She has lovely recipes on there, beautiful artwork that she's done, photographs that she's taken. It's quite a full website, if I do say so, because she's my friend. I doubt I will be able to post the words to this message below on the Show More section, but you can now find transcriptions that YouTube offers so you can follow along in your own native language if you'd like to do that. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, and it's always my deep honor and with great pleasure I bring these powerful messages to all of you from the angels.